in a row.
All right, time now for the full forecast and a beautiful day today and more of that to come.
Yeah, and we have the weekend ahead of us as well, Alana.
You guys sound excited.
Yes, yes.
Feel like those two are happy it's Friday, and we do have a beautiful weekend just around the corner. It's a great Friday. Live look from Hiram, 78 degrees. You can see the mountains, just a little bit of haze out there, but all in all, clear skies with not much in the way of cloud cover. So look at your weather headlines and break down what to expect. That warm weekend will bring above average temperatures statewide. We also have to look at the air quality impacts because a westerly flow makes a return. Portions of Utah could see some isolated storms. We're there for you. I'll tell you who can expect those if you've got outdoor plans, and a major cool down right around the corner. So if you're looking for those cooler, crisper autumn temperatures, they're coming. Hello, Otis. Odie's running through Lambs Canyon where the colors are popping. Absolutely love it. Really pretty shot there in Mill Creek. And if you're looking to leaf peep this weekend, it's a good weekend to do so. A bulk of Utah will stay dry. We're seeing areas near the Uintas peaking, and as we get through the next 2 weeks, it's going to be throughout the Beehive State, but the higher elevations already seeing those colors switching over. Okay, we talked about dry, and that's what we have throughout the Beehive State today, but we're keeping our eye on this low pressure system in the desert southwest. It's churning up some wet weather, and it wants to move, and as it does, could make a run for our southern border there, which could bring some storms to southern Utah. But right now, storm free. 79 degrees in Salt Lake City, in those 70s will hold steady, turn to 60s into tonight. It's Friday night football. Our mostly sunny skies will turn into mostly clear skies with crisp temperatures ahead of us as we head into the overnight. Okay, let's talk about the wildfire smoke because it's out there, but it's light. We see some thicker patches down there in southern Utah. It holds on, and here we are at midnight, but as we get into our Saturday, a more westerly flow makes its presence known. You can see that thicker smoke edging our way, and that will be the case. We do expect some air quality concerns, moderate air expected in places like Davis, Salt Lake, Utah County, Carbon County, over into Willa, clean air in eastern Utah. And the north, also the case in southern Utah. Let's talk about the south because we've got moisture on the move. It wants to head towards southern Utah, and it looks like Sunday in the afternoon and evening is going to be the best chance. We get pinpoint with the timing and the location. Today, though, quiet. And into tomorrow, that westerly flow moves along. That means a little more wildfire smoke, but dry skies, and temperatures will feel more summer-like for our Saturday as opposed to autumn. And then here we are into Sunday, and here are those storms. The model wants to bring them in all the way up towards Grand County, in and around south central and southern Utah, southwest desert. So St. George, Cedar City, you could see those clouds roll in, and the chance of a storm, brief rain, gusty winds, so heads up there. But the rest of the state will stay dry and above average, and that will change here in the long range. 80s for tomorrow, 88 in Moab, 80 in Price, Castle Country looking good. The Basin in the low 80s, 94 in St. George. That's the hot spot. Here's a look at the next 7 down there in Washington County. We've got 90s for the next little while. Typically this time of year, 90 is the average in St. George. Chance Tuesday and Thursday of an isolated storm, but the low 80s show up on Wednesday. Our next storm system brings cooler air from the Pacific Northwest, and while we have a summer-like weekend ahead of us for the Wasatch Front, check out midweek. Chance of some wet weather moving in. 63 for the daytime high. This is the time of year where the weather, it's kind of like that bouncy ball. It's up, it's down. Got to keep an eye on it, and we definitely will do that. Glenn, Emily, over to you.
Yeah, but overall, looking pretty darn good.